Welcome to the NSIC Spotlight, the voice of the NSIC student athletes, powered by gpac. gpac, growing people and companies. I'm your host, Nick Cornder, Assistant Commissioner at the Northern Sun. Today, we're joined by the NSIC Women's Golf Championship medalist, Gaia Stancikova of the Wayne State College Wildcats. Gaia, thanks for joining us on the Spotlight.
Thank you for asking me to come. It's a great honor to be here.
All right, let's start off with you telling us a bit about yourself.
So I'm originally from Italy, and I'm currently a sophomore here in Wayne State College, majoring in art and graphic design with a minor in photography.
Originally
Yeah.
from Italy, how did you find your way to Wayne, Nebraska, and why did you choose Wayne State to continue your academic and athletic career?
So at the end of high school, somebody suggested me to try to get a scholarship with golf since I was quite good at it. And me and my family went through an agency that sent out all my informations to different schools. And Wayne was one of the schools that actually reached out. I checked the school itself, so the courses where if it was like an art major or graphic design for me. Also, I saw all my teammates. One of them actually reached out to me, so she had to like install WhatsApp because we don't use Snapchat in Italy, so she had to install a new application to communicate with me. So that was quite nice. And after a little bit of talking with my family, I just realized that it was the best school for me, school-wise and team-wise. So it was that way.
Definitely working out for you. Last weekend, you earned medalist honors at the NSIC Championships played down in Blue Spring, Missouri. That was after a 4-hole playoff to decide the medalist. That's the first in NSIC women's golf history, the first playoff holes. A shotgun start on that final day, and you were one of the first to finish up your round. When did you learn you were headed to that playoff round?
So when I finished, there was one of my teammates that was waiting for me at the end. And she kind of told me, she of course congratulated me for how good I played and stuff like that. And she just told me, well, I wouldn't really go much far because the second one is the same result as you. So it's very plausible there's going to be a playoff. And I was like, really? Are you serious? Because playoffs really stress me out. I'm a very stressed person. I've suffered from a lot of anxiety. So when she told me that, I was like, okay, this is happening. Okay, let's lock up. And when everything actually came to that playoff, I was scared, yes, but with all my teammates behind me and my coach right near me during the entire play I was like, I can do it. I mean, from the beginning, not really, but after a while, I was like, yeah, I can do it. I can make it. So.
As you got deeper, obviously playing the 3 holes, you're heading on to the fourth one. Did you change your strategy at all, or did you just keep playing this? Because it was hole 18 and hole 1 that you kept repeating.
Yeah, so from the beginning, it was more of a change of mind, if I want to say it that way, because from at the beginning, so 18 is a long par four, and we had the wind against us, and I'm not very long, like I'm long, but not that much. So I would probably have to get to the green with 3 shots, not two. And the girl I was going against, she's long and strong. So my head automatically went to the I'll try, but I'm not expecting too much because I was, you know, that feeling when you're going against somebody that you know it's stronger than you. And I already played with that girl, so I know that she was precise and long and strong. So the stress was very high. But after she missed that putt for par on the first one, which was a lucky shot for me, I realized that maybe I can give it a shot because she is human and I am human. She's not like a machine, so she's not perfect. And in that moment, I realized that we were on the same boat, on the same wave. So everything kind of changed in my head just from, yeah, I get what I get to I want to win this. I want to try my best to win this. And I went forward with it for the next 3 holes until we get against on 18, the hole that I started on. And I said, no, I'm gonna make this. So it was more of a change of mind than my of the change of strategy. And I have to say that it was weird to look at me while I was playing because there was not the normal me on the golf course, but it was really fun.
As you sank the final putt, what was going through your head, and what did it mean to win it with your teammates right there at the final hole with you?
It was crazy. Like, I won some tournaments before, but I was always alone with my dad or my mom, so it wasn't really a team feeling. So when I made the final putt for it, and like me and my teammates started screaming at the same time, and they just tossed water on me, and it was like a celebration because we won as a team and I won as a single. So it was like, oh my God, we what is happening? We made it, and it was just amazing to be there to celebrate with everyone, not being alone for the first time probably in my entire life of playing golf. So it was an amazing feeling, and I can't wait for it to happen again, honestly speaking. So
Uh, the first NSIC Women's Golf Championship for Wayne State College. Talk about this group of players, three of them finishing in the top five, earning all tournament honors. What makes this Wildcat team so special?
so I say that we are all different. So that probably the main thing that makes us special because all of us had different types of play, different types of going to the tournament, if you know what I mean. Like somebody has more anxiety, somebody is more like sure about themselves. So everyone kind of balanced everything is balanced. So everybody helps each other in different ways, which is amazing because if everybody was the same, it would be very like neutral and nobody would really have something to help each other. And I'd say that being all different, being all unique makes the group even better because, of course, if you have different mentalities, you can like talk to each other if you're stressed, or if you have like a moment where you're like struggling, you can go to somebody and just talk with them. So, especially during tournaments when you're like struggling, maybe mentally, or if you're struggling like golf wise, you can go to your friends, to your teammates, and talk with them, and they always find a way to make you feel better, make you feel more at your ease. So probably this is the main reason we are a great team, in my opinion.
Competition day, any superstitions or routines you have to do either before or when you first get on the course?
It might sound a little strange, but I believe in Greek gods like Apollo and Dionysus in specifically. So before every tournament, I'm like covering everything with small suns. Like I still have one here on my wrist that I made with permanent marker and it's still not going off. So I'm trying to kind of do cleaning, but it's not coming off. So I put like a sun on my ball, on my hands whenever I can, or with henna, like temporary tattoos to kind of have that connection with Apollo. And since he's the god of like archery and precision, it's kind of like asking him for help. And now, after like a few tournaments ago, I bought some plushies. I have a small plushie of an anxiety from Inside Out too that my dad told me to buy, and he said like, "Well, if you're anxious, just talk to anxiety, so your anxiety can go away." So I have a small anxiety on my golf bag, and how's it called? Easter, our coach bought to all of the teammates small plushies of like animal, and he bought me a unicorn. His name is Icarus, so he's always there on my golf bag too. So it's a little childish, but I really like to have them there and like, I don't know, just talk to them if I need to. It's kind of a funny thing to have.
Up next is the NCAA Regional in St. Joseph, Missouri. That's on May 4th to the 6th. How will this team prepare for that NCAA tournament, and what will be keys to continuing this success?
So we're going to prepare the same way we have been. So staying consistent, working together as a team, and focusing on what we do best. And I think that the key will be probably staying confident, trusting in our game, because especially during this tournament, we all knew that we could make it because during the entire season, we saw that we are strong enough to make it. So I believe that confidence is the main way for us to play nice and having a possibility to be on the top. So we have to keep this mindset of we can do it. So I think if we can keep that confidence in us, it's a good way to win it, or at least be at the top where we deserve to be.
Well, best of luck to you and the Wildcats at the NCAA tournament. That's going to wrap up this week's show. Thanks again to our sponsor, gpac. Gaia, congratulations again on the NSIC individual and team championship, and best of luck the rest of the season.
Thank you. Thank you for calling me here again. It was great.